All right, traders. Today is December 15th, 2023. My name is John Kerrigan. I moderate the BYOB Trading Room. I'm going to discuss the block of tails, ascending tails reward that was executed today, Friday, December 15th, 2023. So let's go take a look at it. All right, so I'm on a 3-minute chart. I am a day trader. So just so you know that, this is the 3-minute chart. I'm going to blow it up just a little bit more. You don't need to see the 3-minute any longer now that you know that it is the 3-minute chart. What we got here is, you look at it, we've got a block of tails down here that all seem to stop at 468.49, 468.48. Okay, so the block of tails tells a story. Now the block of tails morphs into an ascending tails pattern. So first we got the block, and then you see we've got a bullish engulfing right there. Okay, so that may not be a tail on the 3-minute chart, but if I pop this up to the 5-minute chart, that time frame will squeeze together and produce a 5-minute tail there. Same thing happens here. All right, notice price comes down, and you can see the tails ratchet back up where the bodies make higher lows. And the bodies make higher lows. And the bodies make higher lows. And the bodies refuse to go down. And then what you've got is a coiled up amount of price action here that generates the energy to release to the upside. As you can see, we come back up to the VWAP, that's the brown line up here. Find a little bit of sellers, come back down, and we find some buyers still squeezing up against the VWAP, and then you see this blast off of just one 3-minute candle coming all the way up to the same location where you see sellers showed up earlier in the day. And what you have to do is you have to take profit fast, because this is where the sellers showed up before. Now, I'm saying this, take profit fast. It is a counter trend trade for me, because I'm looking at a bigger picture of what I see on the 4-hour chart. So here's the SPY. We'll take a look at the 4-hour chart. Okay, so you have the biggest green candle on this chart since November, actually well into October too, at the very end of a move, followed by a doji candle, and now you begin to see price make lower closes through here, and then the following lower closes through there. So by nature, this is exhaustion for me. So for me, the trend should be to melt down, but you still have some buyers up here. Let me just say, on the bigger time frame, this is still bullish. There's nothing bearish about this, but playing a little bit of counter trend, knowing that this is the exhaustion candle, and there will be some buyers step in there to give you that block trade ascending tails rally. So I see this, and I'm looking at price coming down. Notice it's making, the closes are getting lower and lower and lower on the 4-hour chart. This is exhaustion. This shows me a possible sign of exhaustion. I'm not going to say it's exhaustion, but it's showing me this is price action displaying signs of exhaustion. Now, let me just say, this market is still very, very much bullish at this time, but it's just showing me signs of exhaustion. So as this pulls back, There'll be little mini rallies, as you can see on the 3-minute chart here, okay, of price action. You get the bullish engulfing, tails. Notice the tails keep getting higher, and then the bodies keep moving up higher. And then you've got a final 1 candle spike of the VWAP on the 3-minute. If you look at it on the 5-minute, you can see it's a 1 candle spike all the way up to the top. So we know sellers came in right through here, and right through here. Okay? Remember, price for today, price failed to fill the gap. See, this would be the gap, is all the way up here. So we got only this high. Gaps by nature are magnetic. Okay, price usually likes to go up and fill them. Now, if the bulls had enough ammunition, they could have filled this, but they just exhausted, and that's showing me the signs of exhaustion when you fail to fill your gap. So you can see right there, here's the bulls failing to fill this gap up here. So that's showing me weakness, so I'm playing south. It is still bullish, as occasionally we will run into obstacles, and here's my first obstacle, is this battery or this block of tails that showed up right through here. And then after that, the block of tails morphs into ascending tails now. Here, and price builds up and spikes right through the VWAP line right there. VWAP is the volume weighted average price. That would be the average price that everyone paid for this product throughout the day. Now, I play a lot of SPY options. And let me just say, before I started trading options, I was scared. I did not know anything about them, and for that reason, I refused to play them or trade them. But I'm going to tell you, SPY options have rewarded me more than any other product on this earth. After I learned how to trade options, I've never been rewarded so well. And the SPY, that'd be the S&P 500, has options that expire every single day. Not every product has that. And because of that, it allows me the flexibility to trade it every day. Now, you know, the SPY trades, I think, almost sometimes 36 million or maybe even billion. I don't even know. Shares of this ETF or indice each day. So it's got plenty of, how do I say it? Plenty of liquidity. All right. And I've got plenty of products to play every day. I can go 2 days out. I can go 3 days out. I can do 5 days out. I can do 7 days out. Okay. And I've got plenty of products to play to make my trade happen when I spot it. So I've never been rewarded so well trading SPY options. And I love it. And that's how I've built my demo account. And let me just say, I've built it mainly on SPY options. But I will say, I was scared to trade because I did not know anything about trading options. And I paid a little bit of dues learning how to trade these options. But if you take the time to learn them, get into a trading room like BYOB or HRC or, RWO, and learn how to trade options, learn that they do have an expiration date. They have a shelf life. You have to beat the shelf life. and move price, past your strike price well enough that the price that you paid for that option will give you the reward that you're looking for. So there is a little bit of trick, and there's quite a bit of learning that needs to be done before you start trading options. But let me just say, you can grow your account. Let me just say exponentially. All right? That's all I'm going to say. You can grow your account exponentially within a year if you learn to trade this product. Now, it's a little bit scary, but we've got lots of programs here to help you learn it. And once you learn this and you find a product like SPY that can give you the kind of liquidity you want, the multiple products that allows you to trade, you can really do wonders for your trading account. It's going to take some time to learn this. I really encourage you to try it out on paper for 6, 7, maybe even 8 months, maybe even do it for a year before you start trading real money at it. Once you've got this down, you can do wonders for your trading account, your retirement, anything, all right? Your kids' college funds, your healthcare account, all right? I'm just telling you, there's no limits to what you can do. And I hope you consider giving BYOB a trial. Trials are only $24.50. There'll be a link in the description. But I'm just going to show you that, something like this with 10 lots can reward you, over $1,000 just in 5 minutes. Well, actually, this started out. Let me back that up. Okay, this whole trade started. Let's just call it like it is, around 1:30. All right, so 1:30 to 4, so 2.5 hours. There's $1,000 right there. Okay, now you're not gonna see this until you start seeing the ascending wicks, and that's where you'd probably buy the 469 calls, with a low DTE, and you can see they reward you all the way up to $1.50, all the way up here. All right. Now, of course, the more calls you buy, the greater your reward will be. But keep in mind, you'll also be adding more risk just as well. All right. So that is the block of trade search, which morphs into ascending tails. And then you get a buyer's reward right up here. And you have to know to sell right into prior resistance. And you can see it all happening right here. So you can see there were sellers up here at 470.50 before. That would definitely be a point of location you'd want to take profit, as well as where these bodies stop right up here. So that is the block of trades reward. And I hope you look for this. You'll find it on the 5, the 3, or the 10-minute time frame. Actually, you could see this happening on any time frame. We just found it on the 3, and there's a nice trade right there that traders took for a nice reward. So that's it. I hope you consider giving BYOB a trial, and I will talk to you on the next video.